I keep seeing these back and forth messages on, especially on Threads, but my kid's going nuts in the background. But even on, it's been going on for a while. Even on YouTube. And this different dialogue was going on in my mind of like the different sides, and, you know, thinking about for women, and, you know, what can women do now, or like what do we need to do as women to stay in our power, I guess. I'm trying to think of the right, I'm trying to find the right words, and then it's like, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to prepare for things that you're not prepared for. For lack of better words, it's hard to talk about these things without examples, but it's like, my kid's gonna go interrupt. Teddy, go on. Hey, go on for just a minute. I'm about to do school time, okay? Like, as a whole, I don't regret all of the healing work and all of the devotion and all of the sacrifice I've made as a parent. But like, every time my energy gets a little bit higher, it's so hard. It's literally painful to face the fact that we don't have more opportunity, and that I don't have more freedom, and like my imagination will just start to go. And it's like, it's needed. Like, that's where creativity comes from. Like, our imagination isn't bad, but that's my point, is it's like, I thought about that, and I'm like, it's so weird going through all the things we've been through, and now it's not that money doesn't matter to me, and it does teach you all so much more, but it's like, there's so much to like, just like being able to find safety in the body and be present, and like the gifts that come with that. And I feel like that's the best thing that anybody can do for themselves, because you don't know, you don't know what you're gonna have and when, and like, the things that are the greatest gifts come with the greatest responsibility. And that's why it's so hard for us to like, like, I'm being asked to make these changes, and I'm like, okay. And I'm not ready. Sometimes you just don't, it's just like the things that are beyond our imagination are just so remarkable. I mean, you're never going to be ready. That's the point. You're never going to be ready for a baby. You're never going to be ready for love. You're never going to be ready to meet your fucking motherfucking twin flame. This shit is just, it's literally insane. And they're going to love you, and like, in a way that you've never experienced. And that's the thing, is it's like, it's just so crazy. It's so crazy, because it's like, you put all this work into devotion, and that's like, that's where my heart is, you know. It's like, it's blowing my mind. This is blowing my freaking mind. And that's the point, because it's not in your mind, can't understand. Okay, I'm gonna end it with this. Is just like, you see all this stuff, because it's like, there's so much trauma. There's so much trauma that we're becoming awake to. And it's crazy, because it's like, there's these moments where you just feel like it's insurmountable, or you feel consumed by it, or you feel like it's this huge burden, or like there's hopelessness that comes with it and stuff. And yet at the same time, it's like when we let go and you just focus on like, you know, whatever your responsibility is, trying to be present, trying to be happy right now and stuff, it's like that, then like the right things will come to you, and it's going to be beyond, it's going to blow you out of the water, because you can't understand it. You can't just show up as this little perfect spouse material. Like, that's like, fuck that. All of it is stupid. It's not stupid. I mean, there's something to be said about it, but it is stupid. I feel like I need to say that, because it's like, it's stupid to make people feel like they have to like perform, or not just perform, but they're supposed to make, like, you'll make the changes will come. I'm sorry, now my nose is running. The changes will come natural because it'll be like what you need to do for your person, not because it's not about being in that box again. Because it's like, if it doesn't feel good, then it's not, that's not true either. Because like, it changes hella uncomfortable. But it's like, there's no way. I know, and we have to try to make sense of things. We have to, because it's just like, we need to be able to relate to each other. Like, when you try your best to push that person away and they don't go away, that's how you know. These are happy tears, but also just like overwhelmed. All right, I love you guys. Yeah.